So let's take a look at this market and how big it is. Clicker's not working. Oh, there it is. Maybe it is working. So how big is this market? Well, let's take a look. No. All right. Clicker is not working. All right. We're scrambling backstage right now. When I was in high school, Steve Wozniak and I, mostly Steve, made this little device called the TV jammer. And it was this little oscillator that put out frequencies that would screw up the TV. And Woz would have it in his pocket. And we'd go into like a dorm at Berkeley where he was going to school, and a bunch of folks would be watching like Star Trek. And he'd screw up the TV, and somebody would go up to fix it. And just as they had their foot off the ground, he'd turn it back on. And they'd put their foot back on the ground, he'd screw up the TV again. And within 5 minutes, he'd have somebody like this for the rest of the Star Trek episode. Okay, so maybe it's working now, maybe they're going to have to click them for me. So, game consoles. 26 million game consoles were sold in 2006 worldwide. Actually, a little smaller than you think. It's not such a big market. Digital cameras dwarfed it at 94 million. MP3 players, 135 million. And PCs, about 209. Mobile phones, just about 1 billion last year worldwide. So what does this tell you? What this tells you is that 1% market share equals 10 million units. This is a giant market. If you just 1% market share, you're going to sell 10 million phones. And this is exactly what we're going to try to do in 2008, our first full year in the market, is grab 1% market share and go from there. So we're going to enter a very competitive market, a lot of players. We think we're going to have the best product in the world, and we're going to go for it and see if we get 1% market share, 10 million units in 2008, and go from there.